Mr. Speaker, today I rise to update this Honourable House on the government's continued work to reduce pressures on the cost of living by building a culture of collaboration. The affordability initiatives under the Affordable Bermuda Agenda addresses the quote by Albert Einstein: "We cannot solve our problems with the same thinking we used when we created them." Affordability is not achieved through one single policy. It requires steady, deliberate action across the systems that influence what people pay every day, whether for food, utilities, telecommunications, or the impact of imported goods. Mr. Speaker, since becoming the minister responsible for stewarding the Affordable Bermuda Agenda, we collectively at the ministry have heard the concerns from residents and stakeholders that our current systems have not always kept the pace with the realities families are facing. We know that Bermuda's heavy reliance on imports, rising global costs, and concentrated markets have placed a real strain on households. We also know that previous efforts advanced by the government have been bottlenecked and have often not translated into the expected savings. Mr. Speaker, this House would note that the ministry has advanced efforts relating to the cost of living, including a cost of living summit and public surveys. To strengthen our approach, the Ministry of Home Affairs has been working closely with stakeholders, community innovators, and the Cost of Living Commission to further develop the institutional foundation needed to develop real relief to Bermudians. Today, I am pleased to report that we are moving from preparation to implementation, with 3 pilots that demonstrate a modern, people-centered affordability agenda. These pilots are small by design because the goal is to test, learn, and adjust and build with the community. Mr. Speaker, the first pilot under the Affordable Initiatives is a digital currency pilot, which aims to develop a digital currency incubator to test new technologies that can help lower the transaction fees for residents and small businesses every day. Right now, the typical card transaction can cost between 3 and 4%. These fees add up to local vendors and families alike. By testing payment options through BMA-approved systems, it presents an opportunity through the success for those same transactions to be processed for a few cents, resulting in more savings circulating within our economy. Mr. Speaker, the pilot remains in development, but the early design includes supporting up to 400 residents through Learn and Earn digital literacy experience to ensure that participants understand both the opportunities and the safeguards, providing $50 of digital relief to test real-world use with local vendors, and building the compliance and monitoring systems that ensure that this pilot is both innovative and that trust is being built. This framework allows for us to learn directly from residents, vendors, and regulators as we test what a more transparent payment ecosystem could look like for Bermuda. Mr. Speaker, food security also underpins affordability, and too often Bermuda's dependence on imports exposes families to volatile prices that we cannot control. Through a partnership with the Ministry of Health, through the Grow, Eat, Save program, we are expanding a pilot to create a network of parish-based affordability gardens. Our first pilot is underway with Devonshire Recreation Club, transforming underused recreational land into productive, accessible community gardens. This model aims to give residents practical skills in growing their own produce, communication in community, practical ways to reduce their grocery bill, and what's most importantly, a sense of ownership over our shared food system. This government has always stood for empowering working families, and this is empowerment as it is most tangible. Soil under our hands, fresh food on your table, and collective resilience built by plot. Mr. Speaker, taken together, these form early architecture of modern affordability ecosystem, one that strengthens collaboration by strengthening our people. But more importantly, they send clear messages that Bermuda is not powerless in the face of cost of living struggles, that we can build systems that put Bermudians first, and we can build them together. Mr. Speaker, these pilot programs will run in parallel with the ministry's work to review and modernize existing legislation that can further unlock relief, including import-related laws and policies. The Cost of Living Commission will also play a key role in strengthening consumer education and awareness, providing the public with the information on key industries and practical tips to better equip them to be informed and empowered customers. Mr. Speaker, this is the ethos of the Affordable Bermuda Agenda: focused on fairness, resilience, and shared responsibility for prosperity. Mr. Speaker, affordability is not a slogan, but a social contract. It asks us to rethink how our economy serves its people. It asks us to take innovative responsibility. It asks us to collaborate across ministries, sectors, and communities. And above all, it asks us to remember that every Bermudian deserves relief, dignity, and an opportunity to see themselves in the co-creation of solutions today and in the future. The work continues, the foundation is set, and with these pilots, we are demonstrating that Bermuda can lead, innovate, and collaborate on solutions. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.